Welcome people, welcome back to another video. So I'm trying something different. I was browsing through YouTube as I always do, and I saw this title that said American versus British English, 55 differences. And this person, his name is Mike Still, he has a lot of these videos where he compares American English to British English, whether it be how they call different items or how they pronunciate different items. So I'm gonna watch one of these videos and see how British is Jamaica or how American we're getting to be, because I feel like Jamaica is becoming more Americanized in a way. If you didn't know, Jamaica was a British colony back in the day. So a lot of Jamaica's buildings, things we say, come from the Britain language. So yeah, let's just see. And it might be tricky for me because coming to America, I find I had to adjust to say a lot of American things, or the way they say, you know, when you go to Rome, you do as Romans do. So coming here, I hope that it hasn't influenced my thing too much, or at least I can remember what I used to say when I was back in Jamaica. So let's get into the video.
Okay, do I need to explain to you what you need to do, or are you good?
Let's do it.
Okay, so what do you see here?
Leaves.
What season is it?
Fall.
Autumn.
Autumn. What's this?
Faucet.
Faucet.
Tap. What's this?
A router.
Yeah, but what's the box that the Wi-Fi is pumped out of?
Router.
Router. We say router. Wait, what are we looking at? Oh, these little green things. What do you call them?
Pickles.
We don't have pickles in Jamaica, so pickles.
Gherkins. What's in the glass pot?
Jelly.
Jam.
Jam. So if that was jelly, then what's this?
Jello.
We call this jelly.
You call that Jello.
Wibble wobble jelly on a plate. Do you never say that?
No. That's weird.
That's Jello.
What are we looking at here?
A house.
Okay, so what's the general term for like houses and buildings and stuff?
I'm trying to wonder if he's talking about the type of home, like a single family home.
Like if you were like, oh, I've got loads of money, I want to buy some
Okay.
Real estate.
Property.
You would say property, you would say.
Real estate.
Some real estate comes with a massive one of these. What are you looking at there? This nice
Yard.
green area.
A backyard.
We call that a garden.
Or
No.
a front yard.
Well, this
Yard.
yard
Anywhere
is
back
like
and
a
front.
sideways yard because it's so damn big. I wish this was my house, it's not. When you actually make the purchase, who do you talk to in order to actually buy it?
Oh, I know this one.
Go.
The realtor.
We would call them an estate agent.
You gave it to me,
Agent.
a realtor, and I promise I am not going to let you down.
Real estate
What's this
agent.
person of unspecified gender doing?
Jumping rope.
Skip rope.
Skipping.
Skipping.
What are these kids in?
Ball pit.
Ball pool.
Ball
we
pit.
say.
We say ball pit.
Really?
Yeah, ball pool. Ball pool.
No, it's a ball pit.
It's a ball pool.
'Cause you
Because it's a
disappear.
pool of balls.
And it's a pit.
Who's this guy?
Janitor.
We would call him a caretaker because he's taking care of the
I don't know.
building.
Cleaner. You just say cleaner.
This is somewhere where you'd go. There might be a pool, a gym, maybe a sauna, a steam room, all this stuff. What would you call it?
A gym.
Well, that's the gym. The gym part. But
What do we call this? It's not a spa. Is it a spa? I'm
The whole building, which might encapsulate all this, like a sports hall, a gym, a swimming pool, a sauna, a steam room. What do you call the whole
A
building?
clubhouse?
A gym. Oh, the gym has a sauna pool. Oh, the gym has a pool. Cool.
I'd say a spa
It's a gym.
or like a
We would call
club.
it a leisure centre. Have you heard, like, do you know leisure centre? Do you say that in the States?
Recreation center.
What class are these poor people staying in?
Coach.
Economy.
Yeah. We would say economy.
Yeah.
When you get on the plane, you are permitted to take this on board. What do you call this?
Carry on.
We would say hand
Hand
luggage. What's this for?
That one. Carry on, hand luggage. Jamaicans would definitely say hand luggage. But, you know, like when you're booking your ticket online and it says you're allowed one carry on and one personal luggage. But I feel like Jamaicans would more say hand luggage. For real.
An RV.
An RV. We call that a
An
camper
RV.
van.
I don't know
I really
what's
want
that
one.
camper van.
Jack Burns, out of the RV you are acting like such a jerk.
Supposed to use that dude's money to buy an RV.
RV, yeah? I can totally get you an RV.
So you go on your summer holiday and you spend a week in a,
Trailer park.
we'd call that a caravan park.
I
So
don't know
what would you call
any of
these white
these.
things that are parked up here?
Trailer.
Sure.
We call them caravans.
I think we'd
What
say
bird is
trailer.
this?
A parakeet.
Budgerigar. Did you not know that?
Excuse
No.
me.
Budgerigar. Do you not know budgerigars? Do you not never
I
had a
feel
budgie?
like we'd say a parakeet.
You've never had a budgie?
No.
These are budgies.
I don't like birds.
Parakeet.
Cats.
Yeah.
Because they
What's
kill
a
birds.
budgie?
Yeah.
So budgie comes out the oven. What's that?
Rotisserie chicken.
Rotisserie
We
chicken.
call that a roast chicken.
Roti.
What's this thing
Rotisserie
with a
chicken.
handle?
A pitcher.
A jug.
Jug.
Yeah, jug.
Juice box.
Juice carton.
We'd say juice
A
box.
carton of juice.
No.
Thicker.
Yogurt.
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 Chicken. Yogurt.
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 Oh, italki. Do you know anything about italki?
No.
It's an online platform for $10 an hour, $15 an hour, authentic, real and cold. Her
Degree.
project, her work, and she's going to give it to her teacher. What's she going to do?
Hand it
Turn
in.
it in.
Hand it in.
Turn it
Hand it in.
Hand. She's going to hand,
Hand
it
it
to
to
her
a
teacher.
teacher. Yeah.
Now the teacher's going to take it and he's going to go through it and he's going to look at it. So what's he going to do?
Mark.
He's going to grade it. We say mark. He's going to mark it.
Yeah,
Have
he's
you
gonna
marked your
mark
work?
your thing.
Sir, have you marked my test?
Have you graded my test?
If you're clever, you'll get lots of E's in it.
Check marks. No,
Yeah,
we
we
say
say
tiki.
ticks.
Oh my
Ticks.
god.
Tick box.
We say
Check
tiki
mark.
in Jamaica, so
What are these
ticks.
kids doing right now?
Taking a test?
An exam.
They are sitting an exam.
You're taking a test.
You know when you revise for an exam?
He's British, by the way. Test or a test, yeah.
Something.
Who's this bloke?
Teacher.
What's his job?
Proctor.
He's
What does the
invigilating.
proctor do?
Proctor's an exam.
We call him an invigilator.
Yeah, an invigilator.
These kids have just been told class is over. What are they now on?
Recess.
Break time.
Break time.
Oh my god.
These kids are in their final years of high school, so that
Final year of high school. In Jamaica, we don't say, I know the American one is gonna be final year of high school, final year of college, you're a senior. But in Jamaica, we don't really say that. I guess we'd say final year or your last year. And then your last year could honestly be anything. You could have your last year in fifth form, your end of fifth form, or the end of sixth form, which you have two sixth form, lower sixth and upper sixth. I didn't get to go to lower sixth or upper sixth. So my final year was fifth form in Jamaica. So I guess final year.
they're like 17 turning 18 kind of thing. What would you refer to these kids as?
They're seniors.
Seniors, we would say year 13. So we don't have this whole freshman, sophomore. What's after that? Junior.
Junior. Senior.
So Americans say
Freshman. Sophomore. Junior. Senior.
we just have year 10, 11, 12, 13 as those equivalents. We don't have special names. So these guys, if they were leaving to go to university next year, or as you would say,
College.
then we would say they're in year 13, i.e. second year of sixth form.
Yeah.
What game are they playing with these things?
Baseball.
It's like baseball but for kiddies.
Wiffle ball.
Wiffle ball. We would call it rounders. A good game of rounders down.
I don't know what this game is, but I know I've heard the term rounders before in Jamaica. I think it's more related to cricket though. I don't know.
The beach or at the school field is a great laugh. Do you have rounders or not?
No.
Doesn't mean anything to you.
No.
Oh, okay. Who's this bloke?
Santa Claus.
Father
Santa
Christmas.
Claus.
Santa
Father
Claus.
Christmas.
How would you greet your fellow Americans at this festive time of year?
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
We would say Happy Christmas, although loads of people say Merry Christmas
Happy
now.
Christmas.
What's this girl wearing?
A bathrobe.
We would call that a dressing gown. Do you
I
have
just
this
say
concept
robe.
of dressing gown or not?
No. It's a bathrobe.
It's a
You
robe.
take a shower or a bath, and then you put your bathrobe on.
Leave a comment if you have a dressing gown and if you love your dressing gown.
Dressing gown, that's just
What's this guy doing?
Foraging for food in the
He's
forest.
packing the shelves.
True, but what's his job? He's getting paid to do this.
He's a shelf
He's
packer.
restocking the shelves.
Stocking shelves. We say stacking shelves.
No, he's stocking? Yeah.
That's confused you, hasn't it?
Yes.
We literally say stock. Wait, no, you say stocking. We say stacking.
Yeah, he's
So-
restocking.
Yeah, no.
I
I
don't
say
know, I
he's a
think
shelf
Jamaicans
stacker
would say
because he's
he's
stacking
packing
things
the
on the
shelf.
shelf.
Shelf stalker because he's restocking his stock of goods on the shelf.
You're driving down the road, High Street. You want to hack a left at the end of the road. What do?
You would use your turn
Indicator.
signal.
We call it an indicator. You probably haven't. I don't know. Do you have any clue what this is?
Tractor?
It's like the bottom bit of a motor vehicle. It's got a special name, which is spelt like this: CHASSIS.
Oh, I think he's talking about a chassis. I don't know what it is, but I've heard the term chassis.
Have you even
A
come?
chassis?
Americans say chassis, right?
I think so.
We say chassis. What's the big city here that isn't London?
It's the same thing, but it's said differently. I don't know.
Birmingham.
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 What do you typically call the main road or street that runs down the centre of like the town?
Main road.
Main Street.
We call it the High Street. What's this?
A garage.
Garage.
Garage. Do it again.
Garage.
What's in the red circle?
Period.
Full stop. Full
Parentheses.
stop.
Brackets.
Brackets.
What letter is that?
Z.
Z.
Z. This girl dresses in tie-dye. She's got a nose piercing. How would you describe her?
Hippie.
Crunchy.
I would say she's a hippie, maybe? Yeah, hippie.
I always thought
or-
hippie was an American term.
Wow, these guys are really crunchy.
Yeah, very crunchy.
So peaceful. On Netflix, there is a whole variety of different TV
Shows.
Those
programs
programs.
to watch. Program?
Yeah, I feel like Jamaica would say both. Like the older people would say program. The TV program will come on soon enough. And then younger people would say show. I don't know.
Was always like the typical word for a TV show, but it's kind of dying out, but I'm trying to keep it alive.
Yeah,
these
it
days.
is
So
dying out.
If you're a lover of a good old-fashioned TV program, then leave me a comment. One for the musicians. So I'd call this semi-brief, minim,
I know
crotchet,
nothing about
quaver,
this.
semi-quaver, demi-semi-quaver, and then demi.
Semi-demi.
Semi. One of them. I don't know.
I would call them whole note, half note, quarter note, eighth note, 16th note, 32nd note, 64th note.
Americans keep things simple, right?
Fire truck.
Fire engine.
Fire.
Hospital.
Specifically,
That one's kind of tricky. Fire truck, fire engine. I don't know. I feel like Jamaicans would say fire truck, but it's not something you would say out like that. But something that you would say differently is like, I know Jamaicans, we say fire brigade when we're referring to like the fire department here. So I don't think,
the part that you would go to if you had had some kind of major accident.
Oh, ER.
A&E. What does the ER stand for?
Emergency room.
A&E stands for accident and emergency.
that's too long.
So the bad news is if you've had a really bad accident, you need an operation, okay? This girl is going to come and put some stuff in your veins or your arteries, which is going to make you go to sleep. Who is she?
Anesthesiologist.
Anesthesiologist.
Anesthetist.
Anesthesiologist.
Okay, so your operation didn't go so well and now you are here. She's on like a life support machine.
She's in the ICU.
She's in intensive care.
Intensive care unit.
We just call it intensive care. You lost your job.
No wash and soap. Tell us how you wash your machine.
It can't wash so in a machine, that's what I'm trying to say.
So what you want me to do? Dash it right in? Huh?
Decision.
I don't know. Well, guys, that's the end of the video, I think. There are more British similarities between Jamaica and Britain. So, hope you enjoyed. Well, yeah, look bad.